Welcome to another edition of Fast Break. I'm Penny Davis, NCAA National Coordinator of Women's Basketball Officiating. The focus of this video is throw-in situations. Let's look at some examples. This is an example of a team interfering with the ball after a goal. Black number 12 scores, and as the ball is being passed for a quick throw-in with limited time on the game clock, black number 12 interferes with the pass. A delay of game for interfering with the ball after a goal is reported to the scorer. Officials must be specific when communicating the team warning to the scorer, as there are 4 different warning types. A second offense of this same type will result in a technical foul that is charged to the offending player, which also counts as one of 5 fouls for disqualification. Here's a different type of delay of game situation. The opponents of the thrower-in are prohibited from having any part of their person beyond the vertical plane of any boundary line before the ball crosses that boundary. You can see blue number 13 break the plane of the boundary in this example, and a delay of game warning is communicated on the court and reported to the scorer. Since this is the first occurrence of this type of delay for the blue team, a warning is issued. A player substitute technical foul will be assessed the next time a blue team member commits the same type of delay. Here's another example of a player being beyond the boundary to interfere with the ball that has been passed but not yet crossed the plane of the boundary. This is a delay of game by white number 12. Since this is the first offense of this type, a warning is issued to the white team and reported to the scorer. In this example, the officials will also instruct the timer to correct the clock to 4:37, since the ball was not legally touched. No time can come off the game clock. In this example, black number 0 reaches through the boundary plane and touches the ball that is in the hands of the thrower-in. This is an example of AR 102. It is an immediate technical foul when the ball is touched while in the hands of the thrower-in or is being passed to a teammate who is also out of bounds, as is permitted after a made basket or free throw. Here's another variation of this play with a different outcome. White number 21 crosses the boundary plane and makes contact with the opponent, making a throw-in. The penalty for this is an intentional foul, as outlined in Rule 10-13-1D. Any player from the blue team will be awarded 2 free throws, and blue will receive the ball at the division line. This will also result in a team warning for reaching through the boundary. Let's review the coverage on this play. The trail official does a good job to maintain focus on the defender on the inbound, as this is extremely competitive. Officials, use the proper signal for stop clock on all fouls and violations. The center does an excellent job to hold position and assist with press coverage. The center is responsible for the matchup closest to them and can extend coverage across the width of the court as the trail is focused on the throw-in. The lead official can assist with coverage of the remaining 2 matchups closest to them. On this sideline throw-in, the defensive player purposefully steps out of bounds and not as part of defending against the throw-in to create a delay of game warning. In this situation, the official shall issue a player substitute technical foul immediately and also issue the team a delay of game warning. This tactic is being used to stop the opponent's throw-in and to unfairly determine the play that is being run by the offense. This violates the concept of fair play and goes against the spirit and intent of the rules. While more occurrences of this situation have been noted, this ruling has been put forward to discourage and eliminate this act of misconduct. Now, let's move on to some examples involving violations by the team attempting the throw-in. In this play, the throw-in for red following the made basket by white allows red to make the throw-in from any spot along the end line, and or to have 1 or more teammates out of bounds outside the end line to assist with the throw-in. When the throw-in pass is deflected and knocked out of bounds by white, red is awarded a second throw-in from the designated spot. When red passes the ball to a teammate who is out of bounds, they have committed a throw-in violation, which is correctly called by the official. On a designated spot throw-in, the player inbounding the ball may not leave the designated spot. A couple of things to note about the designated spot are: 1. It is a 3-foot wide space with unlimited depth. The thrower in must keep 1 foot on or over the designated spot until the ball is released. There is no pivot foot restrictions, and there is no traveling rule in effect. To be clear, you cannot travel if you are out of bounds. In this example, blue number 11 runs out of bounds on her own volition, exiting the court in the lane area and then returning to the court in the corner. A player is not permitted to run out of bounds of their own volition and then be the first to touch the ball after returning to the playing court. Since the inbounds pass is made directly to blue 11, a violation is called. The trail official recognizes this illegal action and correctly calls it. Nice job. Our last play is pretty unique and worthy of showing here. The throw-in team must release the ball within 5 seconds and must throw the ball directly onto the court. When the thrower-in throws the ball so that it enters the basket before touching anyone, they have committed a violation. The throw-in pass may legally touch the front face or edge of the backboard. It may also be passed off the basket ring. The clock operator did an excellent job in this example in not starting the game clock, since the violation occurred before the ball was legally touched in bounds. The throw-in spot on this violation will be at the spot of the original throw-in. I hope these examples help you to understand delay of game and throw-in violations. Thanks for your interest and support of women's basketball.
Are you interested in becoming an official? Go to ncaa.org/sayyes to officiating for more information.